Hey everybody, how you doing? This is your boy Baker, and this is What's the Crack. I think we have a great show tonight. I see everybody kind of coming in here, and we'll say hello when I bring our guests on. But I see a little bit of a warning here from YouTube, so it's not me; it's YouTube. If I'm lagging a little bit, let me know. But or I break up or something. But yeah, I first time since I upgraded this laptop, so uh, hopefully everything goes through good. But I'm always prepared, and you know, uh, so tonight there's going to be a giveaway. It's going to be towards the end of the show. Um, Reason is I've been going through some rough times, and y'all know the story of my daughter. I got to talk to her tonight. I'm very happy. She actually passed her marksmanship. Um, so I was worried, but she's tough. Tough as nails. It's the only good quality I gave her. Uh, but it's a good thing. Got to talk to her. But you guys played a part in it. Basically going on these streams, getting me to laugh and having some fun. Forget about problems and stuff like that. So I really, really, really appreciate everybody in here. So what we're gonna do tonight, like I said, towards the end of the show, I'm gonna give away a Busy Bee Collective Community Cup. So there's Miss K. We worked out something. It'll be coming probably from her address, and but we're gonna give away, and hopefully the wheel of death or the wheel of opportunity works, and we'll have a good time tonight. But I just wanted to say thank you to this whole community. It really, really does well for my mental health, and that's all of you. That's every guest that has ever come on to my show. It's been good, good day, and we're gonna get this thing started. I'm gonna bring on my co-host here. He's been with us for a little while now. Justin, how are
How's
we,
it going,
sir?
everybody?
It's been a tough week, but we're getting through it, and we're going to end this week in a big high with this. But yeah, I don't know if you see any little fluctuations or anything, Justin. Let me know. But YouTube is giving me kind of signals here that's saying, um, like it's busy or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll
And
keep
no,
an eye.
Bishop, it's not going to be a numbers game. So, what'd you do this week, bud? Anything good?
Man, I was in the schools all week, just subbing and stuff like that, and hit the weekend off pretty good. Had a relaxed day, and man, this weather's beautiful. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I'm out on my new deck out back, and it's feeling great. Hope the lighting's good. Hope everybody can see everything.
Perfect, bud. It's perfect. It looks great. I wish I was sitting out on the deck myself because I want to enjoy this weather too. You know. So we're gonna bring on our guests, and then we're gonna say hello to everybody. And you guys know them. You guys love them. And we got JB.
What's
What's up, buddy?
cracking, y'all? What up? Is that Did I say that
That's
right?
awesome. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah. What's up,
Uh,
man?
how we
That's
doing, y'all?
awesome. How was your week there, JB?
It's pretty hectic, but we had that for me anyways, holiday weekend, got tomorrow off, so that was pulled me through. Knowing we got a little bit of a break, so
Yeah,
it was a
yeah.
good
It's
thing.
that kind of pulled me through too, having the 3 days off. Haven't had a 3 day off in a while, so it's nice. But we're gonna start saying hello to these lovely people because this chat is going nuts. Hey, Lewis, thank you. I see you went on a little bit of a shopping spree, and I starred your question. We'll get to that in a minute here, bud. I would just want to catch up on this chat. So you were first. Lewis, again, your questions are awesome. I was bragging about you before the show. So I know you're going to bring the questions. And I appreciate that because it helps us. And then we got Miss Sofa. How you doing? We have this guy, Jay Summers. Hey. Well, if you don't notice, pinned to the top is Justin's YouTube. Please, 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 please go and sub on that. He's doing some really good reviews, some videos. So, and after you see my name Baker here, that is JB's YouTube. He's doing some great content, also some funny, but educational, as he said before we got in here. Ray's Bearded, excellent show last night. Hello, thank you for coming in. I seen pictures of this guy. He was at a comp this weekend, Jeff Harmon. Looking as dapper as always. Love that bowler hat that you have. Sofa True North, Chris. How are you, sir? Thank you for popping in here.
North Crew.
North Crew.
I'm rocking the new shirt that they limited edition tonight for North Crew.
I do got the dirty shirt Crocs guy.
Nice.
North Crew, and a little shout out to Baker since he was dirty shirt Crocs guy at Worlds. So.
I appreciate that, but I wish you guys would have let me know. I only have the World shirt on.
Hey, it's a solid shirt though too. So.
But I do have the skateboard and dirty shirt Croc guy behind me. And I'm actually wearing, we'll get to that, but I'm wearing True North. I learned my lesson. Jeff Harmon, True North, Jeff Harmon. Pud, how you doing? I'm supposed to be clicking on these, but I didn't. But Pud, how are you? And then we have Finest, brother. What's up? A new name, Derek Ginter. Awesome to have you, bud. If I said that wrong, I'm very sorry. I'm just going to use Derek. We have Brewer. How are you?
Brewer.
I know I said hello to you, Lewis. Awesome. Again, get those questions ready. Frickin' Frack. Awesome to have you, the staple of this community. Is that mouse too loud? Can you guys hear that?
Click away.
Yeah. Finest Phil, bearding on a budget. How are you, sir?
Phil.
I'm hoping you're going to the BB3. I'm hoping to be there too and meet you again. It's awesome. Jeff Harmon, Ray's Bearded, Phil. And we got Bishop. As I said, it's not a numbers game. I do things right around here. Hopefully it goes right. The Maker, how are you? How are both of you? Again, we don't know. I know you use we a lot, so good evening. Bishop. Lots of chat. I don't think I missed anybody. Jacob, how are you, sir?
Hey, Jacob.
Awesome, Jacob. Thank you for jumping in. Yeah, Terry's more important than my show, definitely, buddy. It was great seeing you on last night with the Bishop show, and you kicked Bishop off, so that was awesome. I'm not going to get invited to Bishop's show next week. He's not having one. That's right. He's going to be live streaming. 30 Straight J, what's up, bud? You're not late. You're awesome. Thank you. And that's it. We're caught up right there. So, gentlemen, we're gonna ask you if I can find it. There it
JB,
is.
were you jamming them backstage to Baker's countdown?
I was. That was a jam, man. The bass started hitting. I was like, man, that's nice.
Yep.
Have I heard that yet?
Yeah, and it's too long, I think, and I got to do something else. But I was happy things were working for me, so it was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that worked. All right, that wasn't too bad, and just using one of those media services. But what is in beard? Go ahead, Justin.
Well, I knew we's gotten JB on tonight, so a lot of y'all know JB's one of his favorite scents is citrus hollow, so I rocked some citrus hollow oil for JB tonight.
Awesome.
I've been a
We
little bit
got
crazy about citrus hollow.
we got Born Bearded that just came in, and Kay, where you will be getting your community cup at the giveaway. Um, so I have in, of course, it's been talked about, it's been bragged about, and I went with the Gathering from True North,
Ooh.
and I really, 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 really do like it.
What you got on the
And
profile on that one?
Irish coffee, vanilla, woods.
Mm.
Ooh.
It's a banger. I this is like probably the third coffee scent from different companies, and man, I'm liking them. I don't know what's going on. Uh, I really don't. I don't because
Tara's in the chat. I might need to add that to my True North
yeah,
order.
yeah, definitely. That's a
Sounds
banger.
good.
I really, really, really do like it. It's not an overbound coffee. Just you get notes of it. The vanilla and the woods kind of play in there, and man, it's good. Um, let's see, Kay, Dave, we said hello, and Weatherbeard, how are you, sir? Elegant Sasquatch, nice. Hopefully, Elegant can see more than 2 seconds of my show this week. But I know he's doing this Suplex Syndicate, so it takes a while to get down from the doing a stream. Believe me, I know. And Cowboy Up, how you
Cowboy.
doing? Awesome to have you here. And Jacob has TNBC Deer Hunter oil and liquid butter. Very nice. And Frickin' Frack are wearing thick as thieves. I can't wait till I get my thick thieves as thieves. I ordered that. I just got the oil, but it's awesome. And Bob has Last Rites by Bones, Beard, and Body.
Nice.
Excellent.
Mm.
Excellent. I get so many of these names. I got to write them down and stuff to try. Frickin' Frack, they must have a store that because I don't think they've ever worn anything twice except for maybe thick as thieves. But awesome, and K is our
Oh, that's
Volcon
good.
from Raven. Yep, nice. But thank you, Corey. Yes, hit that like if you would, guys. Subscribe. Like I said, both JB's and Justin's are in the chat. Justin's is starred. JB is in the chat. Please go follow these great people here. They're putting it out, so please go have a laugh or go enjoy some information. Big Kahuna from Lions, Maine. Excellent, Bishop. Um, so we got that going. I'm going to take that off the screen. Thank you.
I did apply some fresh butter tonight, and I also went with the citrus hollow. Put some
Nice.
Weatherbeard butter in tonight. So
Excellent. So, JB, why we kind of in here? I'm going to go to a different section that I'm just starting, but so I do these three questions. You're the the first person in a while that I've had that actually go to comps. So I want to ask you, what was your first ever comp?
And my first beard competition was the Go Bearded competition in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Go Bearded is a beard company. They decided to put on a beard competition last year in October for their first year to raise money for I think it was a local animal shelter. And yeah, Corey, yeah, Citrus Hollow does frequent the beard
Miss Sofa,
often.
that's an awesome one too. I love that one.
But yeah, and I hadn't heard of Go Bearded, but I think Dan C dropped a notice about it because he was going to be facilitating the competition and also judging in the competition. At the time, I had never met Dan C, so then I knew it was a first year beard competition. I was excited to just learn about competing, see how it goes, and then I had the backup plan that Dan C is going to be there, so no matter how the competition goes, being first year and not knowing what I'm getting into, worst case scenario, it was a long drive to see Dan, but at least I get to see Dan, and no matter what happens, but it ended up being a really good time. There was a lot, for me there was a good bit of people there considering a first year competition. They had it at kind of like a brewery, so it was a real
Nice,
laid back,
yeah.
good time on a Saturday night, and they did have more limited categories out. When you're looking at something like Worlds, it's a lot smaller amount of categories because there were less people there, but the
Hmm.
12 plus was the top category. And at the time, I think I was 14, 15 inches. Um, but I got there. There were some pretty killer beards. Luckily, a lot of them were just right under 12. So but we still had a good, I think, 5 people in the 12 plus. But I did end up winning that 12 plus category at Go Beard. I
Nice,
actually did bring
Nice.
my medal here.
nice.
Sweet.
So, little
Yeah,
medal they
awesome.
had. So that's what we won. But yeah, so it was nice. I got to see Dan. It was a really fun time. A lot of got to meet some people from the community. Like our RPG was there, and then got to win my first ever competition experience, and long drive
Excellent.
home, but it was well worth it.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, and I like those kind of intimate ones that are in. I've gone to different ones outside that they would have a bunch of food trucks. West
Hmm.
Virginia, the first one I ever went to, it was held. The hotel, the restaurant, and the comp was all held at basically a ski resort.
Oh,
So
cool.
of course it was the summertime because it is June, but you didn't have to travel nowhere. You drove there, you parked your car, and you were done for the weekend. So it was
Awesome.
really nice. Yeah, it was really nice. Chris Hall puts that on every year, and I was really mad I didn't get to it this year, but Chris, he did the chief hand. Basically, he said, "You will save vacation time, and you will be there this year, no, next year." And so I got to listen to him. He's a great guy, but yeah, Jeff, it's a very great comp there. He does other things too that you can go off. He did an ATV ride or side by side ride. You could go visit a mine. I think there was a kind of a walking tour on a bridge that is like sky high. I mean, it was just the pictures were crazy. I got woozy just looking at the pictures and stuff. So,
Wow,
he
that
does try
sounds
to
cool.
fill in. Yeah, he does try to fill in different things. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't have done that. you know? But my second question for you was, what was your last comp you went to?
Yeah, my last comp was just a few weekends ago. It was the Whiskers for Warriors. It was put on by Dad Bods and Beards. Kind of a impromptu comp thrown together with some social media back and forth between the Dad Bods and Beards and Justin Nunley, I think his name is. But
Yep.
he's a big social media dude, and they went back and forth. And they basically, there was a little challenge put out saying, "Hey, let's." Phil was actually there at Whiskers for
Awesome.
Warriors, and
Excellent.
that was in Fort Walton Beach, Florida, up in the Panhandle. So it kind of, I got pinged because it's like, hey, they're coming to Florida, and I'm in Florida, but I'm in Southwest Florida. So I think people are thinking like, oh, it's, right down the street, but it was actually still. I would be closer to the Louisiana competition. First competition I went to, I was a
Yeah.
lot closer to that competition at Whiskers for Warriors than I was at home. But it was a good 8-hour drive. But the same
Yeah.
thing, I just figured it's in Florida. A lot of really cool people were going to be there. So same thing. First year competition, had no idea, but I knew there were going to be people there that would be worth meeting, whether big or small. So I'm like, let me take the drive, and it ended up being a
Yeah.
great time. They had a VIP dinner the night before where they put on a Dad Bods and Beards live podcast. So that kind of added to the benefit of driving up there, just being able to take part in that, and then still have the competition the next day. So it was a little extra than just going to the competition. They also had like you were saying, like food trucks and everything, some really great food and some fun. They were doing some fun content like I'm blank. Why am I blanking his name? I know. Dad Bods and Beards. Logan. Oh, Logan.
Logan. Yeah. Logan and
What's
Tyson.
really
I was
bad
gonna
is my son's name's Logan, and I know they're both Logan. And for some
say.
reason, I'm blanking on the name. But
All right.
Logan, though, he was gonna shaving his beard and everything while he was there, so that was a pretty big deal. But
Yeah.
yeah, then they had the comp, and there's a little one too large of a turnout, so they actually shrunk the categories down to short beard, long beard, mustache, and best overall. And I ended
Yeah.
up taking the best overall at that competition as well. So that was a
Very
pretty good
nice.
time, and it was
Yeah.
nice to take home another victory and get to meet a lot of cool people there. Really good time.
I saw pictures of Logan shaven. Um, I would have kept that mustache at least for a week. When they started shaving down here, and he still had this huge
Yep,
mustache. I
he's
mean,
got a
at least for
crazy
a week.
mustache.
Yeah, at least for a
He's got
week.
a wild mustache.
It just would have been fun. But I know what he was doing and stuff like that. But yeah, I would have at least a week.
I made sure they were well aware that I do not support the shaving of the beard. We can raise money other ways. Let's not shave it.
Yeah,
I want to see his
yeah,
beard like many years in, but he keeps
yeah,
cutting it off at like a year or a year and a half, and
yeah,
he just has an epic beard. Epic beard.
yeah, yeah. It would, pay me to keep my beard, or something like that.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Highest bidder. You choose. Do we keep it or because I would have I'd been a
yeah,
little donate a little extra that day trying to keep the beer that for sure.
I
But
appreciate that, Miss
the
Sobel.
content's really I will say the content's pretty cool where he has the content where he's like smacking his beard off or something like that or he's
Yeah, 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 yeah,
ripping it off and so you can't do that without cutting your beard. But it is
yeah,
unfortunate. I would like to see it full force
yeah.
for
I
sure.
loved the content when it's Tyson and him, and they both got dads, bods, and beards.
Oh
And
yeah.
Tyson went with the red marker and crossed off the beard.
Across of the beards. I was like yelling at him.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
You
I
almost
love
get a
that.
little emotional watching it because it looks like it's very
Mm,
sad. It's like
yeah,
he's cut
yeah,
off.
Yeah,
So, it was a
it's
good video.
I don't think I could do that. But hey, it is what it is. I know a bunch of friends that they'll go chops if they raise a certain amount of money, whaler if they raise a certain amount of money, and just go down the mustache. So I mean, hey, whatever they want to do, I have no problem with it.
I'll see people like they'll put the beard up for like, well, if this happens, I'll shave or something. I could
Yeah.
tell you right now, guys, I will not be doing any ultimatums, and I will not be shaving my beard. So
You don't give in to
I'll
peer pressure.
participate. I'll go to a competition. We'll donate, but we are not doing any ultimatums or any sort of challenges for the beard.
I agree. I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. So last question. What's a comp that's on your bucket list to do?
Oh boy, bucket
I know
list.
there's a
Yeah,
lot of
really.
them.
There's a lot like Buck. I would love to have gone to this month, but it's between two that I was already had planned before I found out about it, but now
Yeah.
I see all the community going to. I'm kind of bummed I'm going to miss out on that, but I will
Yeah.
say I have a goal in place for my beard, and I think that I'm gonna need about 3 to 4 years to hit peak goal beard, even from this point. So I feel I'm actually have more time to get to my goal beard than I have currently in my beard. And around that time will be the world's competition in Washington. So
Nice.
being that it's back in 4 years, it'll be back in the United States. It's really far away in the United States, but it'll be back in the United States, and I'll have that time to reach, what would probably be my peak goal beard potential.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking that's going to be my bucket list because not only is the world's going to be awesome, but I will have my goal beard at that time. So
Yeah.
that it'll all line up perfectly to really go and compete at full force JB beard.
Awesome. Yeah, and, I put up the beercalendar.com. If you want to plan any ahead, I know a lot use it. They go through Aaron Johnson. And you know, if you have anything that you need to put on there, you just message him and he'll ask you for all the information, or uh, a Facebook group or a Facebook event page or something, and he puts everything kind of into this calendar. It's a good resource. There is another one that if you know Amber and you get the Amber paper, I think it's Whiskers, something Whiskers or whatever, but there's another one that you could go to if it's not on here. But yeah, it's a good resource to have. But where do we go here? There we are. So we'll do a
Lake
couple
City.
questions here. Yeah, JB, you going to Lake
Now,
City Comp?
is that on the beard calendar? Because if not, I'll need the information on that because I did not know about Lake City Comp.
I haven't been on
Right.
the calendar in a little bit, but I could check that out. If not, Phil, if you have any information, send it JB's
If it's
way.
on the calendar, I'll definitely check it out. If not, do maybe DM me somewhere and let me know about that because I'll look into it. And the calendar is a good resource. I was just happened to check it one day and found that I had a beard competition like 2 weeks later just down the street from my house. So it ended up
Yeah,
being a really small with online voting, but I was able to go to that one because I happened to look at the beer calendar. I'm like, oh,
yeah.
this is just down the street. I got to go to this, and that was
Mm-hmm.
in between the two we mentioned, and I was able. It was very small and online voting, and we had the community back me, and we took the victory
Awesome,
on that one as well. So that was pretty
Nice.
cool.
awesome. So Lewis H, it's hard to tell. I know like your first was basically that you bought a bunch, but we're all here. It all depends on your scent. do you want to go essential oils and stuff? But I'll tell you a few that I really True North is number one for me. They seem to get me pretty good with their scent. But I just tried. Well, not just tried, but I just got Corey from Weatherbeard. He's doing a BOGO sale. I actually bought cologne also, so off of Weatherbeard, and that I'm gonna try. But there's saffron. Let me get this right.
Saffron Shores. That's a good
Shores.
cologne
That's
scent.
yeah. It's really really nice. The cologne scent that I got was the Ember Nights that we were talking about before. But there's so many good ones out there. Flaming Beard that I had on last week. I mean, they're charcoal activated. I love just about anything I've gotten from there. In also their samples. There's nothing wrong about getting samples to see what you like there, buddy. But you know, you can message me and we can talk about it. I'm sure Justin, would be the same. He's doing reviews on a lot of good companies out there. So, we're here for you, bud. So, you got nothing wrong with anybody that's in here. Jim, Corey, True North, uh, Ronnie, lots and lots of good companies in here.
Yeah, I know True North is running a sale right now also.
Yep.
I think it's buy one get one, but it's your first purchase has to be $23.95, and then you get a free after that. So if you buy a butter, you'll get an oil.
Yeah. And right before this, I see he dropped his cologne.
Yes, he did.
And Jacob, I know you're probably not in here, but Irish Goodbye is going to be getting bought. I believe I got to hold up my order, I think. But I know Jacob was the first to get it. Of course, the Godfather would be the first one to get it. But I think I may have to add that to my order.
I think Corey's in the chat too. Is he doing the buy one get one on his limited editions? Is that right, JB?
The current buy one get one is his main line. The limited were the prior weekend. So this weekend, I think his BOGO goes through tomorrow, and it's on the main line. Yep.
Yeah.
So a great deal.
You say
and that
Irish
might.
Goodbye,
I'm not sure. It
up.
might include It might include his samples. If it includes samples, that's a great way to test scents.
Absolutely. Yeah. I know there's some other companies in the chat if they want to drop any kind of sales this weekend. I don't know if that's okay, Baker, but I know with it being a holiday weekend, there's a lot of companies doing some sales. So,
man, you're just taking over, aren't you? At least you didn't call me Bishop. That's a plus. But yes, no, the companies you promote definitely. But Lewis, this is the sample pack from Weatherbeard. It is awesome. It's so nice. I love it. So please don't rest on those sample packs. It gets you what you like. Like I said, I bought Emerald Nights there. Yeah, it's awesome. But Copper Johns also, yes. Thank you, Miss Sofa. Romy, thank you for coming in. Robert Allen, thank you for coming in.
Robert.
And yeah, jacked up. I think I'm adding the Irish Goodbye cologne to my order. So yes, definitely. I know you were the first to get it. Yeah, I think so too, Miss Sofa. There's a lot of them out there. I was trying to keep track of them, but a lot of sales going on for the Labor Day weekend here. So you guys get your credit card out and start going. Stock up on stuff. Yeah, I bet it is. That's why I just excuse me. Yeah, I bet it is, buddy. Mark Johnson, thank you. Oh, wrong one. Mark Johnson, how you doing, sir? Thank you for coming in, and it's all right. We were just talking about your sale. Is it mainline? Is it what your sale is going on. You got a second, drop it in the chat. Some people are asking about it. Yeah, Miss Sofa, definitely Irish Goodbye Cologne. I just saw the post before we got on here. They look awesome. You know, um, awesome, great. So this is kind of a new little thing I'm gonna kind of do. You can participate, JB, if you would like.
Yeah.
But basically, let me see if I can do this. What's new with you? So basically, this is going to be products that are new to you that you've tried. I'll give you, for instance, I'm going to change my hat here, but I just bought this from Pinless Pins, and it is the Crack. That's what it is. And
Ooh.
this is St. Patrick's Day Bishop pin that they did. And I also got um, an angry leprechaun with it. And I had to buy it. It's what's the crack is what's the crack. So I had to, and it feels awesome. I love it. But real nice. It's an 8 panel, and of course, it's a Boston Scully, and I don't know if you can see in there, but has the
Oh,
dude
very
in
cool.
there,
Very nice
and
hat.
with a beer and stuff like that. So yes, Justin, what's new with you?
So I ain't got the container out here, but there is a little project going on. Me and Bishop has been doing, but I have been using a drink mix at nighttime called Calm, and it's magnesium, and it's kind of tied into our little study and research that we're doing right now. And if anybody wants to know more about it, hit me up, and I can send you the link of where we got it from.
Awesome. JB, anything? It could be simple. It doesn't have to be beard related or any of that stuff.
Anything new? Yeah, nothing really that I can think of brand like totally new to me, other than just most recent mail call with Weatherbeard mentioning their BOGO. I did get my most recent beard mail call was I think Friday, and it was a BOGO of the limited scents, including citrus aloe.
Awesome.
That was my most recent delivery. So that's all I
Yeah.
can really think of for now.
Yeah, even if you want to plug any content that you're doing and stuff like that, it's just like a general question. I know I get a lot of reviewers in here, a lot of companies and stuff, so it's always a question asked. What's new, what's happening, what's going on. So it just gives right up front. This is what's new with you. It's real simple and stuff, but. I'm hoping everybody has looked at the chat. A lot of great sales that are happening here. But in True North, like we said, basically they have a lot going on with them. So please check out these great people making great product. BHT, thank you for coming in. Anything you want to
BHD.
promote, BHT, the sales, anything going on, put it in the chat. We have lots of people looking. So please post it in my chat. I have no problem with it because these guys are all looking for new product and good product. All right, I'm going to get this off the screen. All right. So no, I'm not going to go to that yet. But so Justin, I know you have a comp coming up this week, and that's the Moonshine Classic, right?
It is, yep, yep.
And uh, when are you heading down there? Are you going down the Friday before?
So I've got to look into that a little bit more. they have asked the wife to be a vendor with her bakery items. So we might be going down Friday. I definitely know we're going down Saturday. I'm entering into the veteran category. And then don't know if y'all seen it, but I did do a measure live a couple of weekends ago, and now I'm probably going to the 6-inch category. So I'm at the bottom,
Pumping it up.
one of their categories that they do. So, but yeah, it's their benefit or their charity is going to be for blade runners. It's amputees that do like running and stuff like that. They're auctioning off a motorcycle while we're there. So there's a lot of big things that's going to be happening at a local event. I mean, that's just, 30 minutes down the road from me. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's nice when you don't have to travel too far for them, but yeah, it's um, I I love going to the cons, but I don't like the drive.
Thank you, Chad. Appreciate that.
But it's just something that is me. Lewis, you can ask Born Bearded. He did a review and he really loved this stuff. I am very interested in BHT. So I don't have anything from there yet, but Born Bearded, you can reach out to him and he'll set you up. Or basically BHT. He's in the chat.
I did, or I didn't pick it up, but I won on Baker's show, or not Baker's show, Dave's show. I won a BHT oil, and their oud essence it's out of this world. Filling the beard was great too. So
yeah. Dave, he talks about it all the time, but I got to get rid of stuff before I can add stuff. So that's why I guess the cologne is coming in hand here. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions for JB or Justin or myself or whatnot, please reach out to us. And there's a question right there from Miss Sofa.
The Moonshine Classic is going to be held on Music City Valley Drive or Music Valley Drive. It's right across from the Grand Ole Opry. And if I'm not mistaken, it's Thoroughbred. It's got two names, but a lot of people know it as Music City Bar and Grill.
Right. And that's in Tennessee, right?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Yep. Awesome. But yeah, we talked about it before. I know it's Beard Mob holding it.
Yep.
They're great. And this is the third year or second year?
I think this is the third one.
Third, yeah. I remember when it was first getting started and stuff like that. It took the ground. A lot of people were going to it, and hopefully more and more show up for their charity and have some fun. And I would love to just go around to all these. It'd be awesome, but we all have a budget. But yeah, it's they're fun. Hopefully, that's where you meet all these people that are in this chat. Hopefully, Miss Sofa and Mr. Sofa and Cowboy Up will get to meet you soon with Dave and Kay again. But looking forward to it. All right, what we got here?
I've got a question, if you don't mind, Baker.
Go ahead, dude. Ask.
It's for JB. So, JB, what can you suggest for someone that's never been to a beard competition? Like, is there jitters? Is there, what's some good suggestions?
I will say, and I'm not the most experienced yet, even though I do plan to get more and more of it. I've had a lot of nerves going into a few of them, but I'll tell you right now, just don't have them. The beard community is just an awesome community. Beard competitions are great places to go. You get to just meet cool people. It's always laid back. Even the ones I haven't been to, you hear all the same. It's just great people, laid back, and just a good time. And for charity, there's nothing to worry about. I would say, like, you mentioned entering a category or being concerned about your category. I say, stay strong with the beard that you're looking to grow. Like for me, I did a lot of thinning in the beginning, so the ends of my beard aren't as solid as they could be. So I could easily trim it up and really dominate a lower category than I'm currently in or something like that. But my goal is further. So instead of like bringing my cleanest, sharpest beard by trimming and putting my goal further out, I'm just embracing a good time with my current beard and and striving towards my goal. So I wouldn't, for me, I wouldn't go doing anything too drastic to the beard for a competition, but just go have a good time and rock what you got. If you're just towing the line and you want to take a little bit off, I can understand that. But don't like chop a bunch off if you're looking to grow a lot longer beard or something like that. Just do your best to have a presentable beard, but it's ultimately about a good time, great people, and I don't think you really have any reason to be nervous going into a beer competition.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for that.
I agree. So with that said, I'm gonna start collecting this giveaway. Let me see. Bear with me, guys. All right.
So tonight's going to be a giveaway of the Busy Bee Collective Community Cup, Jay. I just seen your question come in. So
And Miss Sofa, there's actually a competition, I think this weekend in California. I think Mitch with the beard I saw him going to California for a competition. So I do think there, at least that one. Probably, I'm sure some others.
All
Not
right.
sure
Let's
what
see if this works.
not sure what the comp was though.
At the stage. See, that's what the pitchers are supposed to do. Move us to the side like that, and then that goes there. Uh, but yeah, the giveaway tonight, I'm sponsoring, and this is what you get. So somebody please put that in the chat. Uh, People are putting it in the chat. Hang on. I guess there's something wrong here because it's not collecting any. All right, hold on 2 seconds, guys. Let me try something here. Okay. First problem.
I see Lewis asked how long I've had this beard. I'm on 3 years and 4 months. We're about 22 inches. I'll stand up if you can see more of it.
Okay.
Nice.
I guess I just had to refresh it because there's 14 already entered. So please in the chat, if you would. But yeah, there's 14 already entered, so it did pick up anybody that was basically did write them. If you feel like you didn't, I'm sure it doesn't count it twice. But yeah, there we go. All right. Not too bad of a glitch. I guess you can't have it open for a while because it's been open up there and stuff like that. But there's right now they're saying there's 17 in the chat. There's 16 entries. So I'll give it a few minutes here and stuff like that. But uh, so JB, what do you plan on like yearly going to comps? Like 2 a year, 3 a year, or you just see how far they are from you and stuff?
Yeah, I'm definitely going to bump the numbers up. I think I'm having such a good time at them. I'm going to try to plan further in advance. Probably 3 to 4. I would say would be a good number. I definitely. It's hard for me to break away from work, but also I don't take much time off and I don't do much travel. So I kind of determined, maybe I should. And one
Yeah,
thing that I want to do is the beer competitions and continue to you know get to know the beer community more and more. So I could see probably 3 or 4 a year.
yeah. Mike PGZ, nice to have you. It sounds it's looks like a new name. Please, if you like what's happening here, subscribe, like. Um, I really appreciate it. Um, Let me see if I missed anybody. Thank you, Chris. Yes, I love it. You got Dirty Shirt Crack Guy right next to it. So yes, I love it. Uh, and Justin re-answered that one. Awesome, awesome. It's hard to do two things at once. Oh, there we go.
Yes, Jeff. That's another one. That one and Buckeye. That I learned about him, you know, too with too short a notice this year. But both of those I'd like to attend next year for sure. It looks like a great one.
Everybody saying hello, Chris. Awesome. All right, so yeah, 22 of you in here. Please, 17 entries. I know True North won't enter and stuff like that, but make sure you're in. It's gonna be what we got there. Yeah, yeah, there you go. I agree with you there. But we're gonna roll this and good. Hang on 1 second. Let me get that up. All right, we're gonna roll it. Raise bearded.
Raise bearded. Congratulations.
Awesome. I think you know how to get in touch with Kay. I don't think there's going to be a shipping charge on that. So, Kay, if you would, invoice me, whatever it is. And congratulations. You're going to stop or remove that. Stop sharing. I love the new sound effects.
Yeah.
The new sound effects are great.
Race Bearded was just talking in their show last night. I guess Born Bearded left his cup over there at his house, and he was like, "I need one of these."
That's awesome. Awesome. Congrats. Are you paying it forward, Raise Bearded?
Oh, okay.
Just give me confirmation and we'll re-roll it. Phil rigged.
He said, "Yes,
Nice.
sir. Pay it forward."
All right. Let me bring that stuff back up again. And we will draw again. Watch it be Miss Sofa. Oh, awesome. Awesome. and you guys didn't see it. Because I didn't add it to the
Chris.
stage. Chris. Hey, Justin, that's one thing you got to yell at me. You know, is if you don't see it, and I'm saying we're re-rolling, say, hey, put it on screen.
I thought you was looking to bring it back on the screen. I'm sorry.
Uh,
And then all of a sudden I
was.
hear the clapping and I'm like, oh, someone won. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that's just it. I just forgot to hit the screen. But Chris from True North, get in touch with Kay. And Kay, I guess there will be a shipping charge now. But and I'll get with Kay too to make sure everything is good. And I'm gonna stop sharing that screen. Remove that. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But so I basically, like I said, this week has been really a rough week until today, and I wanted to thank you guys. And of course, what's better to thank everybody than a community cup? Everybody could use it, and there's a lot of great names on there, a lot of great people on there, and she does great work. So please, she I thought I put the website in here, but I'm sorry, Miss K, I did not put it there. But you're a mod. If you want to put your website, throw your website. That's the wrong one. Throw your website in the chat, please. But HT. Okay. But yeah, please put it in the chat, Miss K, and I appreciate that. And she just put out a new fall collection, really really nice stuff. And oh, the Boston Scally. Okay.
Yeah, this is
But
their 11-year hat. Got the 11-year pin. But yes, it's a Boston Scally.
do I have the 11th year or was it the 10 year I got? I don't.
I was going to ask Baker earlier. I can drop another new thing that I've recently gotten with, and that's Funky Brims. They have a Facebook and Instagram and a website. It's Funky Brims. And
Yeah.
if y'all message me, they've got a really good sale going on for Labor Day as well.
Awesome. Yeah, and I haven't checked out Funky Brims yet, but I will. Just another thing to add to collecting, I guess. But that's what we do, I guess. When stuff like that. But anybody got any last questions? Basically for JB or us or any of that stuff. Please put them in here. We're almost at an hour. I want to thank everybody that has come in here. I'm going to do this because I forgot again to do it at the beginning. So, Irish word of the week is gob shite. And basically, I can't read that on the screen, so I got to pull it up on my phone. Um, it's a slang term, literally translated mouth shit, meaning a person who talks absolute nonsense or a stupid or unpleasant loudmouth person.
I think I
So-
see. I think I see Chris using that word in a coming live rant.
So, gob shite. Gob shite. So that's our word of the week. Um, oh, Chris, didn't you know? Yeah, you won the community cup, buddy. We got to see that kind of happening. But yeah, get with Miss K, and she'll need your government name, an
Government
address,
name.
and an address, and where to send it to, and it'd be awesome. Okay. I never heard of that word. Chris, I wish you would have met my grandfather. And I'm being honest with you. So far, every one of these words I have heard. It When I look up the Irish slang words, uh, I start laughing because I remember these as a kid. He was hardcore, and you didn't know half the time what was coming out of his mouth. But I do remember this. Um, that's why I'm a Notre Dame fan. My grandfather and stuff like that, and he was a tough man. If you ever met him, the way he put up his glasses was with the middle finger. Um, he instead of my pointing finger, it was the middle finger, very slow and looking right at you. Uh, he was a great man, though. He was a great man. But uh, now I'm Baylor.
Sorry if y'all keep seeing me look away from the screen. I don't know. Oh, there he is. I don't know if y'all have ever seen one, but they used to call them murder hornets. They're actually a cicada
Oh
killer.
no,
And I've got one flying around the light that I'm
a
using
cicada
right
killer.
now. Yeah.
You don't want that.
You're getting attacked. Justin's
Thing is
getting
like
attacked
this
live on
big.
screen.
Those have a wicked sting on them.
Yes, they do.
Miss Sophie, you heard it here first then. But yeah, it was around my house. So I tell everybody this. There's a show on the over. I forget exactly where it's brought out of, but it's called Mrs. Brown Boys. And basically, it's a Miss Doubtfire kind of thing happen. Um, a bishop thing kind of happening. It's a man dressed up as a woman that has his whole family there, and all these words are words that go through this whole episodes of stuff. They drink their pint, and this basically was my grandfather. But it's just funny. I stumbled across that. Tara, good for you to come in. I don't have any fries. I don't know if JB does.
Oh yeah, we should have done a fry comp here too.
I had nachos last night on the live.
Yeah, that's right. You did. Yeah, you should. You didn't have to. Get your camera off. You were good. Shouting the word.
Yeah,
I don't
they
know.
didn't make it they didn't make it into the stream. I took care of them beforehand.
But it's good you stopped in, Tara. Thank you very much. And yeah, so it's just funny that I'm kind of going this route with this. It's bringing back a lot of memories for me, looking up these words and stuff. But it's fun. I hope you guys take a laugh at it. It's just something fun to do, something a little different to do and stuff. So with that said, Justin, any last words?
No. Great show. Congrats to all your wins, JB. Can't wait to see what that beard looks like at Worlds 29.
Absolutely.
I think I might have that on the bucket list as well to make it to that one. So
Definitely. Cool.
Jacked up. No, it's not the Guinness one. It's the 11th year anniversary.
yeah, it's the Steampunk 11 year for Boston Scally.
Oh, Derek, yeah, awesome. Yeah, Busy Bee Collective. I don't know. Did she put her web address in the chat? I didn't see it if she did. But you can message me, Derek, and I'll get you hooked up with her. And Friday contest. Yeah. There you go. Right there is your best way to get in touch with her. and there's a lot of other things in there instead of the community. But the community is what built me. The community is basically what holds me together. So that's why the community cup was given away tonight.
Sorry, guys.
Did you kill it?
Yes.
I was getting ready for a loud scream if it stung you.
I mean, the stinger is the whole body, so it's 2 inches, and so you can imagine a 2-inch stinger on that thing.
No, you don't want that.
Lewis, I don't know. You got email? I don't know how I'd give you the email in private, but yeah, I don't know if you don't have social media. There's no way to private message you in here. Yeah, I don't know. How can I don't know. I don't know how I could get it.
My email's on my videos now, and I can get with Baker if you have a question, Lewis.
That maybe I should start putting an email about it, I guess, or something. No, I don't want that. I get too much junk now. But yeah, Lewis. Yeah, I would do what Justin said, Lewis. Click on his email, and he can get it to me, and get me your email, and then we can talk through there. All right. But yeah, awesome. Okay, I could get with Dave, Born Bearded. If that's cool. Miss K, just tell him that it was cool to send it over to me. I think Dave's probably editing because I know he drops his video. My other comments. Where are you? Oh, there we go.
Well, if you're going to highlight that one, you should highlight the other one. That in addition to the beard comp wins we talked about, I did beat Tara in a fry eating contest on the True North stream. So, and Tara, no camera can capture the full beard. So.
Did you ever win anything for that? I saw some trophies that Chris was going through today. That's not what I want.
You know what? I do think that we should revisit that. Maybe there should have been the first True North fry eating or just eating contest trophy. Nothing that crazy.
He was cleaning up some stuff. I saw some little trophies there. You could put it in the box, Tara, when he is his order.
I do have a shipment coming, so if we want to add to that along with the JB stickers. Oh.
There you go. First annual, right?
Yeah, first annual True North eating contest. Oh, Jay, the beef tallow.
I didn't know. How do I know this stuff? I didn't know. All right. Sorry, JB. Sorry.
Whoops.
You're fired.
So I haven't seen it, so I haven't seen it.
All right. Well, let me get it off the screen. Tara, you cannot ban me in here. I'm sorry. Justin, Born Bearded, K, can you help me out here? I'm sorry. Unless Chris comes here and puts me in a headlock at my house, there's no way to ban me from here. Make you a mod. You still can't get me. You can't kick the host off. You could try. I'll make you a mod. You could try it. So next week there may not be a show because Tara's going to kick me off my own show. Mm-hmm. I think then she has to take over my show, I think, right? I think that's how it gets.
You got to have a fill-in.
I think, right? I think that's how it gets. Sorry, I'm going on my YouTube channel, and it's just repeating. All right, try that, murderer. No one will notice. Yeah, okay. I don't have much facial hair, but I have more than you. But anyways, awesome chat. I love everybody in here. Chief, how are you, sir? Thank you for coming in. And we'll be ending this. So I got to do the same thing I did with Sasquatch. You come in, we leave. But it was great. Thank you, JB, for coming on here. Like I said, it's a show about nothing, but I appreciate you talking about comps. I miss them, since Worlds. So hopefully I can get to the one this weekend and meet a tiny bit of this community, because I know it's so large out there, and a lot of them don't get to comps, but hopefully we're opening the doors to that,
Well, I appreciate it. It was a great discussion, good times, great people. So thanks for having me on.
Any last things you want to bring up? Go ahead. And then I'm going to send you guys to the back. I'm going to close the show, but don't leave, and we'll talk back there in a minute.
Thank you all for the love. I definitely feel it. Great community, and yeah, if you haven't been to a comp or you're worried about them all, get out there and do it. It's a lot of fun, and it's like the chat just in person. Just great people and good times, and really no pressure. Yeah. So go enjoy one, have fun, man or woman. Go do the Whisk Arena, have a good time.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to put you to the back, and then I'll be right there.
See y'all.
Okay, so again, I want to thank this community. Like I was saying at the beginning, I was having a hard week, but things are lightening up. It was great having everybody in here for a minute or an hour. I appreciate everybody that's in here. That's the reason I did that community cup. I want to show my appreciation to all you that have been on, that have subscribed. I got like 130 people. It's unreal that are following me, that, through the mess, through the problems, and everybody's still here. And I appreciate that. That's True North. And Ashland, Ohio's is that the Chris Hall one? Something street or something like that. I forget. Chris Hall did tell me about one about Compton, but I appreciate it. Please go out to a comp, like JB said, and but please go out to a comp if you can make it there. You'll find some great people there, as in these chats, and have some laughs, have some fun. So with that said, I'm gonna end it. What I always do. Definitely scent of the month. Make sure. But I'm going to end it like I always do. Beards don't conceal identity, they create it. And with that said, Solantra.